Buongiorno,
So
my
anyways, if you had my superpowers and good looks, what would you do?
buongiorno, my friendos. It is I, the drunken trickle. Blah, blah, I can't even say it right. You say it, dude.
Okay, fair enough. Something I've always wanted to ask you though. What's your favorite fruit snack?
Mediocre. Anyway, back to who I am. I forget. You know who I am.
Wow. Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, right. Okay,
But
right.
leather or sequins? Long shot or dazzler?
Just. You're supposed to sit there, dude. Right. Yeah, puff you up a bit.
Okay, good talk, Bob.
Don't listen to the box. Hear the ticking. Right. Right. I have a box today that was delivered.
Everybody says I talk too much.
Exactly. Shut up. I had a box today that was delivered, and I know what's in the box, but
Bob, where do babies come from?
I haven't opened the box yet. Babies come from boxes. That's what I'm trying to
Oh,
explain to you.
I thought they came from China.
Well, yeah, babies do come from China in boxes from China. Well, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Just give me a break, please. Right, this box come today.
Let me be your therapist for a minute. Take a deep breath. Think long and hard. And then tell me the first body part that pops into your head.
Penis.
What, you got nothing for me? Forget it, buddy.
Well, I've got a penis and you've got no body. So where was your? Oh, you want to give me a blowjob?
Welcome to DPTV. I'm your host, Wade. In today's episode, we'll be taking a deeper look into the lives of the North American tufted titmouse. Here with a perspective is Bob. Take it away, Bob.
Bob, I think someone's on fire.
Interesting. And what repercussions do you think that will have on the upcoming special election?
He's definitely on fire, so obviously can't be elected.
Yep.
Yep. Whatever. Right. Can we go back to what's saying?
Words from a true national treasure.
Right.
See you next time on DPTV.
Thank you. And where's your body? There's your body. There. You've got loads of bodies
Hey,
over there.
what's a good place for a swim and a schwitz in this town?
Right, can I just shut you up for a second because I want to talk? Right.
You got nothing? Okay, no problem. I'll just talk to myself then. Hi, Deadpool.
Exactly what I was trying to do. Talk to myself with you not talking to me. Jesus Christ.
And we're back with our exclusive interview with famed zombie hunter Benjamin Franklin. So, Ben, how's Diggs?
Right, I'll shut my throat. What? That is the intro. Bloody hell. I have a quandary to ask people. Basically, it's Father's Day on Sunday. And this is a new type of thing. Why have you got an erection? Why's your body got an erection? Oh, God, is that thing? Oh, spoilers. Well, anyway, back to where I was. So you keep disrupting me even when you're not talking. Shut up, dude. Was it you talking or me talking or us talking, them talking? Side point. Right, let's go back to my childhood where I had issues. Issues? Yes. We took on two major points in time. Oh, yeah. I forgot she should be sitting there as well. There she is. Ooh. That's where the erection comes from. Because she knows what's coming. Coming? That's disgusting. Right. Ooh, just a little bit of light. There she is. A little bit of light. There you go. How else would it sound like? Anyway. Ooh, yeah, dude. Shut up. I'm telling a story. Well, go ahead. You tell a story. Yeah, they can't hear you because I've turned you off. Right. In the olden days, back in the past, when I was a young child, I've got two memories of stuff that being sneaky as a child I shouldn't have done. And there you go. I've got lots of stuff I did as a child which lots of people don't know about. Blood pressure monitor not being used at this moment in time. By the way, cheers. Right, we go back to a time. This is not chronological order. This is order because the last one would be better than the first one, even though the first one was before the last one. And we're not doing Captain Jack. That's about all we're going to explain. We say the first one is I got as a child a new computer, an Atari Atari Amiga. Was it Amiga? Amiga, Atari. I don't know. It was a home computer, but it wasn't. But you had a. Oh God! Back then, you wouldn't know what this is now. This is so weird. We called it a data recorder, I think it was. They had tapes. You literally put a tape in there to actually download. No, it wasn't. The Amiga was the floppy disk one. No, wait a minute. No, Amiga's come later. Amiga was later. No, I think this was the Atari. I think the original one was the Dragon. The Dragon computer. It was a massive computer. But when you took it apart, it had nothing inside it. It was just tiny little bits. It just looked imposing on the outside because it's called a Dragon. And then someone else come along, or did it beforehand, and come up with the Sinclair Spectrum, which was a tiny little thing. I never had one then. Didn't really want one. Or did I get one and I took it apart? I used to take lots of things apart as a kid. Yes, you're lucky you've not been taken apart yet, even though you've got a spanner right beside you. I'm talking about me. Yes, looking at me. Hello. Hello, Deadpool. Yeah, right. We're talking about the spanner next to you could take you apart. It's called a. Well, what's the worst you could do? Cut your head off? Okay. That would be a good trick to stand you guys up, and then I come along and cut your head off with my sword at full speed. The only problem is, sorry about that, right? We've got to remember which sword is going to do it. Never ending. It's never ending sorry. What the? No. Who would have a green sword? Green and black. Yellow and black. Oh wait a minute! I can actually photo filter this, whatever it's called, and then change it to yellow and black and say that's Wolverine's sword. But then why would Wolverine need a sword if he's got his claws? Yeah. It's like a story I told you. Did I tell you about the story? We'll get back to my story in a minute. What do you mean my story? Right, shut up. Let's tell the story about. Right, there's two guys. Deadpool 3. This is something you don't know about. This is the unviewed stuff. Don't say anything. Cutting on floor stuff. Right. These two dudes walk down a long, darkly lit corridor, and all of a sudden, in their face is Freddy Krueger. He just appears from nowhere. Pulls out his claws, ching, laughs at them, bows down, takes his hat off, puts his hat back on and says, "Let's play." Deadpool, being Deadpool, just walks up to him, looks him in the face, rips off his mask and says, "Boo!" and just literally face plants him against the wall and just walks off, saying lots of words I can't actually sound here. I can say dipshit and old fucker. Oh shit, you're not allowed to say old, are we? Bugger. Bollocks. Right, Deadpool, shut up now. Back in the room, or the corridor even, there's another shadow that appears. Deadpool just shouts out back to Freddy, Dude, deal with a big guy dressed as a bright yellow and black condom. It covers my ass. Well, it doesn't cover my ass. No. Side story, don't forget. Right. He's next. At which point, Freddy does the same thing again with his claws. At this point, Wolverine just looks at him and steps out of shadow and just walks up to him and goes, "You call them claws?" Lifts up his fist and they slowly pop out right in front of Freddy's face. Freddy's face? Sounds like Zulu, not Zulu. Checker. Wessel. A nuclear vessel. Nuclear vessel. But anyway, he pulls out his claws and then just pulls them up. Not all the way, just enough to make Freddy look embarrassed from erection problems. And turns around, face plants him against the wall again, and walks off. As they're walking off, I turn around and go, "Who was that?" It's like, "Well, you had your face and my claws." "That's our granddad." "What, we related?" "Fuck you. I'm not related to you." Jesus Christ. Deadpool trying to be related to Wolverine? Shit. Or the other way around. Right, we sidetracked. We sidetracked? No, we didn't sidetrack. Can't remember. Where was we? Oh yeah. Cheers. We ain't got on the best bits yet. Right, oh yeah, back to the best bits. This is the whole point. Alright, do I do my thermometer thing tonight? Do you want me to see? Right. I do this quite regularly because I've got high blood pressure. So what you need to do is get your arms set up in a certain way and then just, oh no, it's got to be still, so there we go. Can you, don't you see this? This is going to be backwards again. So what's backwards? There. Anyway, 201, 140 over. Is that good? That's my heart rate. It's got to be good. Anyway. Yeah, I've got to take these every night and morning. These pills. Well, they keep get. You've got a choice of a red pill or a blue pill. No, you don't have a choice these days. You've got to take both. And the one that says V. I don't know what that means. Anyway, back to the story. Right, back in the day. Jesus Christ, you sidetrack a lot, don't you? Are you shaking your head? Or are you just shaking the body? Right, back in the day, I was whatever age I was, and I got a new computer. Let's just go back to your let's just say I got a new computer for Christmas. But I knew I was getting a computer for Christmas. And I said back then you didn't have games that were instantly downloaded, or sorry, that's just me pissing the glass. Once you've drunk enough alcohol, you just keep pissing the glass and you're drinking it, and you're just drinking. Oh shit! No, are you flat earth or something? Jesus Christ, no! You're pissing your mate's glass when he goes to the toilet, so he drinks your piss. Oh, spoilers. Hope they're not listening. Well, we all did to each other, didn't we? Okay. Right, back to the computer. can't remember what each one it was. Atari, Spectrum. Do we get, yeah, taking computers apart? We've been through this stuff, haven't we? Have we been through this stuff? Yeah, we used to take things apart. Skeletons. Oh, yeah. I remember as a kid when the pet died. Yeah, I mourned the pet, but once it was buried in, let's just say, a shallow grave, which was actually a sand pit. But then I used to grow stuff that didn't need stuff, and you bury it in there, and then the bugs and stuff would come along and eat the flesh and decompose the body with the ground. And after a little while, you've got a pure set of bones. And I used to take the bones in and reconstruct them on a blue table in my bedroom. You know, like a kitchen table, but it wasn't a kitchen table, it was just a table in my bedroom with like 2 chairs there underneath my bookshelf. Not bookshelf, was it bookshelf? Books? Oh yeah, we had books back in the day. Video shelf. Yeah, videos. In fact, there wasn't just one shelf, there was multiple shelves. I had hundreds and hundreds of videos, literally. Let's just say, you go to an old-fashioned video store and I had shelves all around my room, literally, it's just enough, made out of wood, wide enough to fit videos on, and I had them literally looping around my room. I had hundreds. But you know the best part about videos? Let's just say on average, I know I've worked this out before, it's either 301 or 371. Let's just go for the 301 because of the amount of video space. 301 videos from different genres. This is in the 90s, by the way. If a lot of you guys probably won't even remember the 90s. You weren't even born then. Let's just say at this point you've got to be over, let's say 24 years old, but you wouldn't remember the 90s if you're 24 years old because at this point you've just been born. So if you were, say, 5, 6, what age do you remember? As a child yourself, what age do you remember? The first memories of, I remember my birth. No, I don't. It's only because it's been explained to me so many times. Because back in the old days, before the Cotwell and the Penguins and the golf clubs and the Tribe 2000. Shut up. You're not supposed to be talking, okay? Well, back in the old days, once you had, can we rewind the conversation? Thank you. I look at you, and it reminds me of Max Headroom. Yeah, because your head, he was a digital head, and I remember the argument, not the argument, when the person his body was created, head was created from. This is something in the 80s, 90s, MTV, Max Headroom. And he had a crash on a motorbike or a car, no, but he hit the sign. The last thing he saw was Max Headroom. So that's the character he'd become. And the bloke turned around and said, well, how hard is it to fight against someone? I'm not paraphrasing this, I'm just, no, not on quote, I'm just guessing this. It's roughly the same thing. How hard is it to fight against someone who's part of you? And the other guy says, or Max says, how hard is it to be just a part of you fighting back? Smoke screen. But Max Headroom and Deadpool, both headless. both animated. Now that would be a cool thing to watch. If I got Max Headroom on the big TV and you commentating on him with your challenge mode talking, basically got changed. The weird thing is, we've had so many weird conversations, you and I do. Excuse me. That was strange. Conversations about stuff when we've been away in, like, say, on holiday, when there's no internet, and you talk. You don't use all the same. You change your voices and for stuff, and you change, and you actually talk, have conversations with me. Was I pissed at the time? Probably. But there you go. Right, dude. Can we carry on, please? Back to the story. Right, right, anyway. We got a computer for Christmas. We didn't know which one it was. We did know at the time, but I don't know now because we don't know. We can't remember things. And we're losing the plot now. So, can we just carry on? Thank you. If someone says shut up, I'll tell them shut up. We had this computer, and to make sure all the games worked, so you had to download. You could spend an hour downloading a game from a cassette, and you get to the end, and you get an error code. You go, you yeah. You kids are so lucky these days. Everybody's lucky these days. Instant. You didn't have that back in the day. A floppy disk made it a bit faster, but that was still crap. But the old-fashioned cassettes, yeah, you could spend literally an hour downloading a game, top of the range, brilliant game, and you get error code. And it's like, so because of this, I knew that I had to test out every game before Christmas, just so when I got the computer on Christmas Day, none of the games didn't work, so I'd be upset. So I spent all the time leading up to Christmas playing every game in the box, plus other games were bought for me as well. Now that's just doing a sneaky thing to play the games because you know what you've got. Now we're going to rewind. I can't remember how old I was, and why have you still got an erection? Stop it. Put the remote away. Take the remote out of your pocket. Thank you. Sorry, dudes. It looks like he's... Yeah, your body works without you. It's fully automated and does stuff that shouldn't be doing. Anyway, shut up. We're talking now, not you, okay? Fine. We need him to load.
Hey, I feel a little lightheaded. Oh no, it's the body. Definitely the missing body.
Right, back to doing a Star Wars.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Can you guess what's the worst part about being a severed head?
Ask Max Headroom. Ask Max Headroom. Same thing.
Being here with you.
Oh, that's a burn. That is a burn.
My body is CGI. They're going to fill it out in post.
Is it? Okay. Whatever. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a body when I came in here.
You've still got a body. It's just your head falls off of it. Right. Can we talk about doing a Star Wars now? Dude. Shut up for a minute. Can you go on sleep mode?
Everybody says I talk too much.
Exactly. Go on sleep mode. Right. Talking about doing a Star Wars.
We're back with more DPTV. Tell me, Bob, when was the moment you realized your life had fallen apart? Was it before or after you spent all your money on superhero toys? Bob? Hey, Bob? Are you there? can't see you, buddy. I need the batteries.
He's dead. That's good. Right, fine. Right, doing a Star Wars. Basically, I can't remember when Star Wars came. I know when it came out and when the toys, age-wise, how old was I? When were the toys mainly come out? The early 80s. At this point, I used to play tricks on my parents. I used to play tricks on everybody as a kid. Simple things. You just put you get a black cotton reel, if you know cotton, for sewing. You get a black cotton reel. You attach one side to one side of the stairs. You catch another one around the railing of the stairs, but then you put it up so it's got a bell on it. So as you actually walk up the stairs, you break the cotton reel and the bell falls down and rings. And everybody's looking around going, what's going on? Yeah, I used to do stupid things like that. Yep. A lot worse than that. That's just a simple one. Best ones we used to do that in the park. And can you imagine, let's just say Predator? Yeah, I Predator the first. One of those big branches that literally flick back that could take you off your bike. Yep. You get one of those, you tie it back using the same cotton, and you set up a trap. You wind it around the tree, tie it back up to another tree, run. So literally, as soon as someone cycles through the cotton, they won't notice there. The branch swings back and knocks them off their bike. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of trouble for that shit. Oh, yeah. Back in the days. Anyway, that's not the point. That was... No, we're not... No, this is not a past video. This is a past video of doing a Star Wars. Can we just go back to doing a Star Wars? Right, early 80s were the... Okay, right. Back in the early 80s were the Star Wars toys. Yeah. Smoke screen. That didn't work. Anyway. Right, why do you keep saying anyway? Or post, past, you're just... Yeah. You should recollect what you can't remember in the first place, so you remember what you didn't remember in the first second. Shut up, dude. We're not Jack. Please help me. Please help me. He's not helping me. Ackerman, right. Doing a Star Wars. Early 80s. Used to have lots of toys, you know. I had the Millennium Falcon, Yatta, ATST, all the figures, speeder bikes. I can't remember. I had shitloads. Sorry, loads of. What was I saying shitloads of toys for? Because I had shitloads of toys. And R2D2 that was fully gold. Was he fully gold? I don't know, because apparently R2D2 is not fully gold. So why would I make him fully gold in the toy if the one in the... We're not doing Mandela effect. We're just quoting my toy didn't have a silver leg. And I can go up my mum's and get it to prove the fact that it was created in 1977. Was it 70? Yeah, 77. And it's still got... Because it's stamped on the feet. The old toys were. The whole point was sidetracking again, doing a Star Wars. Right, because I didn't believe in Father Christmas at this point, but my parents still tried to hide presents from me. I hid upstairs and they've called out to me, "You home? No. You home? No." My dad's walked upstairs carrying boxes full of all this Star Wars stuff. Oh, I had loads of stuff before that. This is other stuff that was coming. And I've jumped out on top of the stairs and gone, "Boo! I'm here." Yeah, as Deadpool did in the thing. Excuse me, that wasn't me farting. That was Deadpool. Yeah, my dad just simply spun around quickly. And, oh, he's like, oh, this is supposed to be a surprise. Anyway, I knew where my parents used to hide my toys at this point. My Christmas presents. So once I knew they were there, when my mum and dad and my sister were out, I used to go into the cupboard, open up the boxes very carefully, play with the toys, and very carefully put them back. You didn't take pictures because back, like, this is the 80s, the early 80s. I don't even think if the instant cam, what's it called? Polaroid. You say paranoid then, wouldn't you? The Polaroid camera, was that out there? Was that in the 70s? Anyway, but we had cameras, but back then it was you took a picture and you do not know what picture you took until you sent it off to be developed. So we didn't take many pictures back then. Nowadays, people take pictures of absolutely everything. You could be walking down the street and somebody's just taking a picture of a crow sitting on the floor eating a piece of cheese. Yeah, but that'd be a nice shot. Or listen to pigeon out the window cooing. I don't know if you hear that. You probably can't because it's just my voice. Right, can we finish this off, please? Because everybody's bored and no one knows what's going on. Talking about doing a Star Wars, the fact that I used to come home from school when no one was in the house and go through the cupboard, find where the toys were, get them out, play with them on the bed. I didn't take pictures. Play with them on the bed, just using my imagination and what they'd be fighting like, and then very carefully put them back in. This is before bubble packing. When they put the things, I did have figures and things back then, but you also had figures that were loose in the box that weren't actually. They were part of the set, but you didn't have them in the packets. You couldn't take them out of. Those ones I couldn't touch. Other ones I could. You just had boxes, and you took it out and played with it. And that's the whole point of this conversation. Jesus, can I just take time, please? It's taken 33 minutes to get to